Hi everyone, my name is Sabi, you can call me Mr. Digitech, and today we're learning how to make a virtual waiting room for Zoom in Keynote. So I thought I would start off by showing you a finished example of my virtual waiting room that I've created for Zoom. But before we begin, I would like you to follow me to a couple of websites and do a little bit of downloading. We're going to download some music and this countdown timer video that I've used. So if you go to the first website, bensound.com, he has got a whole range of copyright-free tracks that you can use for all sorts of presentations. You just have to acknowledge that you've taken it from this website. So pick a track and download that. Then you're going to go to my other favorite website. It's called Pixabay. Now Pixabay does have an application for your iDevices. Unfortunately, the app only has access to the images. Now I actually want you to go through to the browser, because the browser opens up the option to download copyright-free videos. Now under the option videos, I've selected timer. You can see there's a whole range of videos here, and I downloaded this one here, but you can go through and have a look at different ones that you like to download. So those are the two things that you're going to need to download before we start creating this virtual waiting room. So let's head on back, and what you're going to do is you're going to open a brand new presentation. Just select the blank white one, and in the presentation title you can put in Good Morning 5C, whatever the name of your class is. Let's resize this and we'll insert it there. We'll remove these text boxes because we don't want those. Now what we're going to do is we're going to use the plus icon to insert all the multimedia that you saw on my finished example, and when we need to edit those things, we'll select them. As you can see with the blue dots that come around this text here, it's been selected. So if we want to edit anything, we're going to go into the paintbrush. Okay, so plus is to add anything new, and the paintbrush is to edit anything. So I'm going to go to plus, and I'm going to insert the multimedia. So I'm going to tap on the multimedia option there, go into photo and video, and under favorites, because I've organized myself beforehand, I'm going to choose the whiteboard. And here we go, here's the whiteboard here. I'm going to resize the whiteboard so it fits, and then I'm going to go to paintbrush and just go under arrange and move this back. Okay, I'm going to then reposition my greeting to the class, and I'm going to go about inserting my Memoji. So go to plus, multimedia again, go down to my Animoji stickers folder, and let's use this dude here with the blue top on for today, and position him there. Okay, and then I'm going to insert the clock. So go back to shapes and search out clock. There it is there, and I'm going to position that there. Now, if we go back to my example, I had these three stickers, I guess here, the sit down, camera, and mute your mic. So let's go and insert those. They're all under shapes as well. I'm going to search and just type in book. There it is there. We're going to put the book there. Okay, and then we'll go and search out camera. There it is. There, we'll reposition or resize those. They're probably a fraction too big. That's okay. Let's put that there. And the last one was the mic, wasn't it? There we go. So let's move that there and just reposition that. Okay. So once I've done that, I need to insert the timer. So just exit out of there and go to the photo and video option. And under favorites again, there is my timer. Now I'm going to select use, which is just up here. It's going to compress, as you can see, and eventually it will insert it. Just resizes to fit. Okay, and the last thing I inserted here was a speech bubble with some extra instructions. So I'm going back to the shapes tool to the top, and I'm going to choose this one here. Okay, so when I insert that here, I can drag that across here. Now I'm not going to, so in here I just put write a message to your class. Now with these three things on the side here, if you double tap into them, you can actually type in them. So sit down and put turn, I think I put camera on. Now if I want to reposition that, I can go to the paintbrush and just This is a cheap way of getting the text in the middle. And I'm going to select the left align here, so it moves everything, and then I'm going to use my cursor to get in front and just put a couple of space bars because I want it there. I know, call me pedantic, but I like it that way. And then double tap into here, we'll put mute your mic. There you go. Okay. So there we have it. Now I'm just forgetting the soundtrack, so I'm going to go into the plus again and go to multimedia and go down to my files. Now in here I've actually got a whole bunch downloaded already, and the track that I'm going to use is Ben Sound Dreams. I love this one, so I'm going to insert that there. First thing you need to do is, while it's selected, is go to the paintbrush and make sure you go to audio and select loop, okay, because I'm pretty sure that track's only about 3 minutes, but I want it to keep looping for the whole 10 minutes. Okay, we've inserted everything. What we're going to do now is we're going to just make it look all pretty. So if you go to the 3 dots up the very top, here we go. Let's get the transitions and stuff sorted, and we'll go and make them look pretty. So go to transitions and builds, just tap on the 3 lines up here. So you've got your video and you've got the audio track. So the video, you want to alter that so it starts after transition, and then you're going to tap on the audio track and put with build 1 so that it automatically plays. And because we've already set it to loop around, while the video is playing, when the music runs out, it will just loop around anyway. Okay, so tap done at the very top. There we go. And now we're going to go into the paintbrush and make everything look pretty. Sorry, just unselect the audio. And the background, I'm going to give it a gradient finish. So let's go for something a bit different. Let's go yellow, or maybe even green. Let's go green to purple, or even pink. That looks interesting. Red, orange, that looks right too. So you can have a play around, do whatever you want. If you want to insert an image, you can too, by selecting the image tab there, and you can do all sorts. So let's just go back to gradient, and that's it there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to play my slideshow. So what I usually do is I always zoom in to my own Zoom using my iPad, and I allow the iPad to be the spotlight video, so I can continue working on my laptop while the kids are coming through, and I'll have this playing about 10 minutes beforehand. So this is how it is. I'm going to press play now so you can see how my video works. So you get an idea of as to how the virtual waiting room will look like. Now I'm going to offer a couple of tips and tricks towards the end. Just in the 3 dots here, what you can do is you can actually tap on export. Okay, now you've got the option here if you want to convert it as a PowerPoint. I know not everyone is a Mac user. You can convert it as a PowerPoint and it should hopefully work, or you can convert it as a movie. So let's just watch here. So if I'm going to go to movie, first of all, choose your resolution. 4K is probably a bit much, so you can either go 720 or 1080. Your slide range, so you're going to tell Keynote here which slides you want to convert into a video. I'm going to choose just the second slide only, and then you're going to tap export. And so Keynote will do its thing. It'll take a little bit of a while, and it will go ahead and will create your video. Now this is obviously taking a little bit longer because it's compressing the video within the slideshow into another video as well as the audio. So it will take a little bit of time, and we'll process that. When it's done, it'll give you the option to share it or email it. You just save it to your camera roll and you can play it from there. Now, I won't stick around for that long because it looks like this video is going to take a little bit of a while to get there, but you get the basic idea of it. I'm going to tap cancel here and you can have a play around with it. But this is the finished virtual waiting room for Zoom. Have fun with it, good luck, and let me know how you go. I hope you have learned something today. For more tutorials like this, hit like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.